Hello, welcome. It's Gemstar Goddess, and I'm back with a pick a pile reading. I just wanted to tell everyone that has been supporting me and liking my videos and shorts, thank you very much. It is appreciative. I hope that this message is going to help you get to the next level during this new moon. Now, what I did do was a shuffle. I used various decks, and for each pile, there's a message. This is your pile one with the rose quartz. And if you've chosen the rose quartz, it's about self love, balance, emotional health, releasing blockages and other chakras. Also, the heart chakra, and it's dealing with skin. So, if you are dealing with any of these things, you may want to pick this pile. Um, Here we also have a rutilated quartz, and that's promoting creativity, self-expression, and commitment, good fortune, and manifesting. It clears your auras and balances your chakras as well. So the theme seems to be balance, which is ironic because before I even did my pulling my cards, mind you, I don't know what is in these piles at all. But I lit some candles and I have black and white, and it is to create the balance during this new moon. This energy is timeless and it doesn't necessarily have to be specific to this new moon phase. It could just be something that you're going through at this time. If something comes up in the reading where I address as he, she, them, they, that's what it's about. You have to identify what your role is, how you identify what energy you're in. Um, I am going to start with pile one. I'm going to move pile two out the way so it doesn't become a distraction. There's a lot of cards here. um, so we have this rose quartz, and I start with this deck with the mixed emotion deck. The mixed emotion. The mixed emotion is going to tell you what emotions you may be feeling at this time, or what emotions are being directed to you at this time. This is not something that you may be doing and may be directed towards you. You're going to have to place this energy where it belongs. So, pile one, you may be unsure. You may trust. Well, we have very different, it's going to be a lot of you that's watching it. So there may be a various emotions. Resentful and envious. So we have here, you may be unsure, uncertain, doubtful, and indecisive about trusting maybe a partner, because whenever I see this card here, you cannot get in this position by yourself. You have to trust someone, and then there's a split decision, and you may be resentful at this time, ignited, offended, and bitter about something that's going on. And it looks to me here, it may be about finding out someone did you wrong in a love relationship, because I see envious, jealous, suspicious, and possessive. And then there's two people making out here, and someone else looking like, really? So this may be the unsurety is what's happening. And then it was under the rose quartz, so this may be happening in your world. So let's find out what the tea is about this energy. So this may be about a divination abuser, and about someone that's cyberbullying. You are being bullied online, or they have suffered, or they are, excuse me, you are being bullied online, or they are has suffered from it, etc. So this may be going on, is to why all this other energy is here. You may feel some type of way about being bullied, about somebody divination spying on you. So let's go into the tarot. Now, when I was pulling these cards, I wasn't asking for a certain amount of cards, but they all kind of came out even for each pile. So we have a King of Cups here that most likely may be a divination spire. Now, you see, I just picked up the cards, but they were inverted. So they may be emotional manipulated, moodiness, emotion. They may be emotionally detached, and this is a water sign maybe that you're dealing with. That may be Scorpio, Cancer, as well as Pisces, or this is your sign. And it doesn't have to be a particular sign attached to this energy. This could be the energy that whomever you're dealing with is exuding, or yourself. You're going to have to figure out where you're at in this situation. And then here, mind you, these were inverted, so I'm going to take them that way. Lack of progress, delays, setbacks, failure, partnerships. So maybe with this cyberbullying, they're finding a lack of progress and delays and setback and failure. People maybe don't want to work with them because of them bullying, and they're just feeling some type of way now. They don't feel like they're progressing, or you don't feel like you're progressing in life because of these things happening. And they're growing, or you are growing impatient. And this has to do, well, first, let's go back to this 3, which is the 3 of Wands, which is you feeling lack of progress, delays, setbacks, and failures in partnerships. So, like, you got to put some fire into this, or you're dealing with a fire sign that may be feeling like this as well, I see. And here we have Earth, and either you're growing impatient with this situation, lack of long-term vision, missed opportunities, lack of progress, and disappointment. So there's just a lot of loss, of feeling lost here. And when I add up the numbers, it breaks down to a 1. The 7 to 3 breaks down to 1. So maybe this person, or you feel like you have to start all over again in this new moon sector that's happening. So I also have some shadow cards. I got a shadow deck card. I don't know what this is. So it's the Star, and it's in reverse. It's a lot of reversals here. So this Star, dealing with your shadow side, it goes deep with this Star card when you're dealing with your shadow, because it's something that you're refusing to see within yourself. And the Star is one of the highest, like, it's a really good card in the tarot. And it's usually dealing with you healing, you feeling strong. So I'm trying to find what it says. Okay. Reversal energy. It talks about dark and heavy emotions, hopelessness, being overwhelmed, feeling numb. And that's exactly what we have here. We just have a whole bunch of feeling, lack of progress, not having the partnerships and things of that nature. Pile 1, boy, I didn't expect for this to be occurring when I did these piles, but I'm hoping that you can get through this energy. One thing about energy is once you're aware of it, then you can combat it. So if you are in this energy, or this energy is around you, or someone's trying to project this energy to you, you can combat it. So this is just here as exposure for you to be able to combat it. Because now I have a crystal. This is going to be what crystal you might need to be working with, which is pyrite. Pyrite is extremely powerful and it brings in wealth. It's also known as fool's gold. It's good for emotional balance, psychological strength, relationships, and protection. You may feel emotionally unbalanced at present because you have allowed yourself to at least particularly believe another's critical judgments of you. This malice criticism was was directed at you by someone who falsely believes that they will gain something by belittling you. To regain your mental strength and emotion balance, you must realize that this whole episode is simply emotional blackmail. You are dearly loved and held in high esteem by many. So see the episode for what it really is and don't allow yourself to be so affected by one person says. Others know the truth. Pyrite can help strengthen you both psychologically and emotionally. Boy, this fits right on in with this whole reading because all the insurity that you're feeling and the trust, the resentfulness. I don't think this is all you. I think it's just, once again, like I said, someone uh, projecting this energy to you. So let's get some confirmation, word confirmation or affirmation to help you through this. Let's see. It says create. Unlock your creative side, dance, music, art, and writing. Express yourself. Yes. So when you are feeling like this is the best time to create. It says focus. You're in need to focus. You're in need of a clear direction. Decide what you want in life. And guess what? You see, the first card was you being unsure. So yeah, you got to make a decision. You're going to have to focus on what this energy has brought to your life, but not stay there. Acknowledge it and keep it pushing. So we have, it's not all about you. Good grief. Don't take things personally. That's right. When people are like doing the most, you ain't got to take it personally because you got to realize they may be going through something and they're just projecting that ugly energy onto you. And if you know you're not the type of person, why even entertain it? Because you know it's not your energy. It's that other person feeling low about themselves. They're in their lower ego. So it says, be you. I love this one. It says, practice radical acceptance. That's right. There's only one you. No one can copy you. Everyone has their own essence. Yeah, their own essence. People can throw a mask or try to, like Halloween, like if I say I want to be like Marilyn Monroe, uh, I may look identical to Marilyn Monroe, but I'll never have Marilyn Monroe's essence. So be you. Your essence can't be duplicated. It says the power of serenity now. And then it says pencil it into your schedule. So it looks like you're being asked to pencil in happiness because these look like clownfish, and clownfish are very happy and vibrant, and they just bring smiles to everyone's face. So is the Most High may be asking you to do that for yourself. It says breathe like you know how. Inhale the good shit. Exhale the bad shit. That's right. You don't have to digest whatever this negative energy that's being projected to you. You don't have to digest that. It's not yours, so why be bothered? It says silence your inner critic. Mm-hmm. Tell that little douche tell that little douche voice to pipe down. That's right. So basically, with you choosing this rose quartz, it's about you finding that self-love within yourself and you learning to create and focus at this time on being the lovely star that you are and knowing that you're able to be in a partnership with progressive and expansion and knowing that your plans will come into fruition, and also knowing that your emotional maturity, it's bringing a balance, because once you've learned this energy for yourself, you take on this energy, you don't have to worry about being impatient, because now you're going to have the perseverance to get through any cyberbullying, any divination abuser, anybody that is not allowing you to either trust you or you trust them. You can get rid of this resentful behavior by just focusing on you. So during this new moon, my suggestion to you is work with the pyrite, and I think it's going to help bring in a good balance for you. So I'm going to timestamp this. What timestamp we are in? Okay, pile 2. So this is your pile. I've put pile 1 off to the side so it doesn't be distracting because I need the space. So if you've picked this pile 2, which is the Rutilated Quartz, what did I do with my paper? 1 second. It's going to promote creativity, self-expression, and commitment, good fortune, manifesting and clearing your aura, balancing your chakras. So, I like that. So, with pile 2, we are going to start off with the emotional feelings that you may be feeling, or anything that may be being projected onto you. It's just the atmosphere, what's happening right now in this new moon, or whenever you decide to click on. Okay, so you may be longing, yearning, wistful, homesick, or someone around you is longing for you. Also, some of you may feel encouraged, heartening, emboldened, and supported. So you just feel like, yay, you feel encouraged. So maybe you are learning how to get back on your bicycle and ride off because you're taking the training wheels off here. I see training wheels and it looks like they're being tossed off to the side. And with that, there's compassion, caring, and sympathetic. So maybe you feel like you need to nurture someone or be nurtured. And we have unfulfilled, dissatisfied, incomplete, purposeless. So what I'm seeing here, there's a possible situation where you're in longing while someone else may be encouraged and passionate about whatever it is they're doing. Maybe they're going after their goals and you are the one in the house. You don't have anything going on for yourself, or you don't know how to come out of that energy. You're just kind of stuck, and this other person is shutting off the training wheels. They're moving on, and you're just wanting either that compassionate, you want to feel like you're being cared for, and now it's leaving you unfulfilled possibly. So let's see. I have what's the T cards, what's really happening. So yeah, broke you know what is here. And child services is here. Kids at risk of being taken or is about to uh reporting something, neglect and abuse. Wow, this is deep. So pile two, maybe you're longing for your children. You know, if you're a mother or father that is being separated from your children. And I see right here, I put it under compassionate. And, you know, I just feel like anybody will feel unfulfilled if child services is involved in their life. I don't see why they wouldn't. And then maybe you just don't have enough money at this particular time to even correct the situation. I don't see where you have to stay stuck there. I think this is just the energy that you're feeling, and it can be combated during this time frame. You don't have to stay in here in this situation. If you're longing, you may need to be this girl on the bike instead of wishing that you want this girl on the bike. And let's just see. Let's get some more information. This could be you or someone else. So, wow, I see a lot of changes though with this energy. And like I said, I don't feel like you should have to be discouraged because look what we got here. You should definitely feel encouraged with the Wheel of Fortune here. Cycles, change, fate, destiny, divine timing. Things are going to move forward. You don't have to be at the bottom of the wheel. You will be on top of the wheel. It's not indicating what time frame this is going to occur, but I do see fire, and we are in Leo season, so maybe this energy may occur August 10th, or maybe September, because October, because there's a 10 here. Just know that this energy does not have to consume you with all this, because you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's beautiful. I love seeing that after seeing all of this. Oh my goodness. I love seeing the Wheel of Fortune out here for you, because not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune, you might be seeing the number 101. You have passion and new beginnings, and creative passions, confidence, courage, power, growth. So I feel like you will get that time, or you will put in that work to get these child service people out of your life. You're going to do the work because you're driven by the Ace of Wands. It's like your energy and passion won't be stopped. And once again, this is under Leo season. So maybe you decided, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I have to put forth an effort, and I'm going to make this happen. So you got creative into how to combat you being unfulfilled. Because look at this. We have the Temperance. It says balancing out energy in the path, the way to wisdom. Moderation is the key to balance. Once again, fire, all fire action. Maybe you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Um, this is your season. Or you most likely have it in your chart, or you just need to just be action oriented at this time. The number 14 breaks down to a 5, which is you needing to have that balance, that harmony. And I think you'll achieve it and being able to pour back into your cups with this unfulfillment. I think you'll finally find a balance in November through December. I'm hoping that it doesn't take that long for you, but healing does not have a time frame, and no one can tell you when and how you should heal and how to move forward in that healing. They can help give you guidance. You are your own discerner, so you're going to have to figure that out. So pile 2, I also have the shadow side. So what's happening with this shadow side here is Pentacles. Looks like the 7 of Pentacles. So 7 is a beautiful number. It's a God number. Hold on. And, whenever you see numbers, pay attention to them, because they're there to give you direction. If you've been seeing the number 7, the 10, the 1, the 14. So it says 7 of Pentacles speaks of achievements and abundance. Though it may lack joy and gratitude, it may be that you've worked very hard to achieve something and the results are not as you expected. In a positive sense, this card may just represent a pause between two stages of your work, a time of reflection, assessment, and examination, which is necessary for the next stage. Perhaps you are overly forcing on lack instead of counting your blessings. This is a stage in your life that requires resilience, strategy and drive. Sometimes you have to carry on until you finally attain the expected results, or you must reanalyze your situation and let go of what's holding you back from real progress. This definitely ties into this reading. I feel like you are definitely going to get that strength that you need to combat you being broke, because you got the 7 of Pentacles here, and that's showing you that money is coming with this Wheel of Fortune here and the Ace of Wands. Like, I just see victory, 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 victory. But it's about you knowing it and not in your head and just longing for it. You're going to have to take the action. So here for pile 2, we have aquamarine. So this is the crystal that you may need to work with in order to get these things moving along how you need it to. So the aquamarine is moderation, energy, tolerance, gentleness, compassion, feminine goddess. Wow, we got a few of these same words right here up on this pile here. It says, whether male or female, you can overcome a current conflict by reflecting upon and applying moderation, tolerance, gentleness, and compassion. These qualities are not a weakness, rather than our strengths. What is called for a present or greater compassion and tolerance, coupled with a little patience and gentleness. It is possible to resolve things in an applicable way to create a positive outcome for all concerned. As you look back on the current episode, you will realize a valuable lesson. Compassion and tolerance are signs of maturity and strength of character. They are qualities that infuse all with love and light. Oh, that's such a beautiful message. It's such a beautiful message because while you were feeling longing and unfulfilled, that's just you being trying to trap yourself, because in the center of all of this you have great things happening, and you don't have to accept this for yourself. You just have to know how to put forth the effort, and part of it is being compassionate with yourself. Yeah, that's beautiful. So I also have another set of cards. These cards are going to be gentle reminders, or just maybe a word of encouragement to help you catapult yourself. Okay? So it says, recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. Yeah, you may need to do that in order to be able to move forward. And it says guides. Wow, this is so awesome. Your spirit guides are there to help you. Communicate with your guides today. Your spirit guides are with you. You don't have to feel this ilk or lack of. You don't have to be that person. Nope, you sure don't. It's not about you feeling that way. It's about you taking yourself out of that feeling. Okay? So let's get some uh, inner F and peace cards. It says peace, love, and yoga pants. Oh, a fuzzy slipper. So you may want to just sit around and in your little fuzzy slippers while you're longing, but you're going to have to take them slippers off and get going. I know it's coming up. It says rise to the vibe, one breath at a time. Keep calm and effing breathe. Yeah. So you just got to keep calm and breathe. Recharge. Put that passion back into yourself. If you got to put the training wheels on for a little while, you can. But you do know how to ride that bicycle without them training wheels. That's clear, because you're off in the wind. It says the divine in me honors the divine in you. Dang. Namaste, y'all. I like it. So after you recharging and all that little negative energy and unfulfillment that you were feeling, you like, listen, I'm out. I'm not in that energy anymore. I have recharged. I'm working with this Ace of Wands. I'm, like, boykasha. I've gotten respect for myself. I feel good. And I am doing me. It says the path to inner peace begins with the 4 words. Not my effing problem. Let the crazy ass shit go. So, you clearly gotta let whatever things that you were saying to yourself that weren't for your highest self go, or whatever someone else was projecting to you go, and just come into alignment with yourself. Last card you have is the truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. And you will champion your truth like a mofo and the rest of the 7th day. And rest on the 7th day, which is today. That's so cute. I love this. After you recharge, it talks about about you recharging. So let's recap, because I feel like After a period of longing, you were unfulfilled, and you wanted to be encouraged. So you had to go and recharge. Your guides helped you recharge. And now you have compassion for yourself again. And you were feeling broke. Like you had no money. But the wheel of fortune is coming in. And it's going to bring you the Ace of Wands. And with the child services, you've decided to have this 7 pentacles within yourself where you have the strength and the perseverance within your shadow side to get through any of this. Because that's why the Ace of Wands is here. You're going to win. And the Temperance too. You're going to win with this situation regarding your children. And with the Aquamarine, you using this energy source is going to help you stay calm, have compassion with yourself and others, even when you don't want to. Because when they come to you with all of this crazy stuff, you're going to be like, it's not my effing problem. And, you know, you are recharged. It pissed you off. All that energy pissed you off, but you knew you still had to be compassionate. And that's why you're able to say, Namaste, Biat. Because you learned how to keep calm and breathe. Because you got your peace, love, and light and yoga pants on. Like, you are not with it. And with that Rutilated Quartz, because you picked that, most likely you were already balancing all of you together, because the Rutilated Quartz is known for balancing. So this is the message that I have for you guys today. I hope that it reaches you in a good heart space and you're able to be balanced and receive the message, and it encourages you to get up out of any ill feelings that you have for yourself or that's being reflected towards you, directed towards you, because people will direct negative energy towards you, and then you're sitting there wondering, why am I feeling like this? Well, transmute it. It's not yours. Send it away. You don't have to send it back to that person necessarily, but you need to get it up out of your energy. So I wish everyone love and light. I thank you if you stayed to the end of this video. I hope that it has been, like I said, encouraging. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a message. And I'm just here for any questions that you may have. And thank you once again. Gemstar Goddess out. Have a peaceful week ahead.